We
I'll
out
stop
here.
eating.
No worries.
I'm almost done.
I'm just me waiting.
Oh wait, I need to put on lip gloss.
Ooh.
I am feeling this fantasy right now. I'm like,
Anyway. Whew. Wait. Whew.
oh, hello, and welcome back to what are we deciding? I like the sit stop.
I say the sit stop.
The unauthorized recap.
Yes. Here to
The name
sit.
just rolls off the tongue.
Sit stop unauthorized. Recap.
Why was that necessary though? I don't
Roll
understand
R.
why that particular thing had to happen, you know?
Wait, sorry, then I'll do it again.
I understand that it did happen, but I don't understand why it had to happen. You know what I'm saying?
All right, unauthorized. There it is.
What's poppin'? In the club and the bitch got options. Do you wanna put the thing down? I got everything you need. What you say now?
We're back.
Back again with an episode came out and someone went home. I mean, it was a surprising episode. I'm not gonna lie. I was on the edge.
I was on the edge of glory and my seat, but also I can explain to you why we're wearing black today. Because if y'all have been paying attention, last time we wore pink together. This time we're doing black. Dearly beloved, and you can play church music over this as this happens. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. You just gulped in the middle of my sermon.
No gulps at the church.
Let the church say no gulps. I gotta start again. We are gathered to pay our tributes, to stand in reverence of Trinity K. Bonet's wig during that lip sync. Lord, let Jesus be some wig glue and an extra set of duct tape. Amen.
Amen. A fallen soldier, lost indeed.
Lost, but never forgotten, you know? She put it right back on after she was done and was like, all right.
Well, I thought the haircut, the little the blonde hair that she has looks good. Like it could have worked.
It would have been cool, yeah. Well, but we know what it's like when somebody does a rig reveal and they're just not even wearing a wig or anything, and you're like, so that's just your hair? And they didn't even do anything to make it look cool. They just revealed to their hair.
You remember when Monique Hart took her wig off and threw it in the ceiling and it never came down?
Some say it's still up there. I'm kidding. They gave it back to her, but like, it's not even still up there. It's still flying.
Currently, it's like over China.
Oh my God. I was talking about outer space. Currently, it's in the Andromeda galaxy. Is that what it is? Is Andromeda next?
Yeah.
Yes. Come on, astronomy.
All right.
I took that course for a semester.
You know, I relearned about the Oort cloud. This is a sidetrack, but you know,
we haven't even started. We're like,
it's so true.
So we're trying to hear about the show. I don't know where the what cloud?
The Oort.
Oort.
It's like icy. It's like the icy. We don't know if it actually exists. So
somebody just made it up, and then scientists were like, we gotta find it. That's
if we make it
weird.
to the edge of our solar system, maybe it's there, maybe it's not. I don't know.
Who wants to make it to the edge of the solar system?
Jeff Bezos, he's already got a whole plan, you know it. Bye.
Could you imagine? He's gonna own the earth. He already does. He actually owns the earth.
The richest man on earth. Yeah. L.
Sorry, that took me to a dark place.
Yeah. Like, oh.
I was just like, okay. So anyway, the episode, sorry, transitions me, not gonna happen.
So Akiria got the full vote. Everyone said it was time for Akiria to go. Yeah, everyone was pretty sad about it, but for such a big player, I mean, that's got to be a weight lifted off some of their shoulders.
I think so. I think they were probably very content. Very much so.
I really enjoyed seeing Kylie like amongst all the like outfits. Like she was like this old pop queen and it's just like a goth robe.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Oh my God, I forgot the theme was goth. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I'm, just glad that nothing slipped,
Yeah, oof, good glue. Good glue. So it's funny how our last episode we waxed poetically about acting, and now we're in your neck of the woods singing.
Yes,
what do you think
except
about
most of them I feel like rapped. I don't think anyone really sang.
Weirdly enough, no. Even the ones who can sing, I guess Jan sung.
Well, she always says her, like when she came in and warmed up. We'll talk about it. We'll get there. I took notes. So wait, before we get into it, but what do you think about the girl group challenges? Because let's be clear here, nothing will ever be good as UK Hun, but... Oh, nothing will, except maybe Read You, Read You, Wrote You is a close. Yes, because the minute Katya, so but your dad just calls me Katya.
Oh, so good.
It's so good. It's so good. The girl group challenges I like. I don't know. I don't know this one didn't have as much energy as I'd hoped. And it's very, you can tell they're lip syncing. Do you know what I mean? As opposed to like the way we consume music with like concerts and stuff like that. You can tell that there's like music being added to help fill out the stadium, or voices, but the singer's still singing or rapping and stuff.
Yeah. It's intriguing.
I don't know why.
I genuinely like the girl group challenges because I feel like it's a clean, like consistent challenge that gives us like some type of inner, like looking at their inner dialogue. I mean, I wish we could see more of their writing process and not just like the beginnings, but like the editing process or something like that. Like I feel like that would give us a little more, I don't know, just like, okay, where are they going with this? But for the second episode in a row, I have to agree with Eureka when she was talking about Jan.
What did Eureka say?
Eureka had said because RuPaul was like, okay, like they were doing the lyrics. She read the lyrics and she was like, it's about like inspiring people and saving people.
Okay.
And she just made it like, I am the best. I love myself.
I was like, girl, baby. I
was like, Jan, I guess Jan doesn't know what friendship is. I mean, if they don't like me.
Like literally, I see what I wrote now. Or maybe we'll get to it when we actually hear her do it. But I'll just say it now. It was like everybody was like rapping and Jan was writing a diss record to the judges for telling her she was too happy.
It did feel that way. So what? I'm peppy.
So what? I'm happy.
I love myself. I guess y'all don't.
And if you don't know, now you know.
And
Nick, I'm kidding. Sorry.
And that's on period.
You're gonna have to bleep so much of this out.
Get us in the girl group. Let me write some lyrics.
Come on, those were bars. Thank you.
But one thing that happened, I guess, sort of like fast forwarding to the moment. So, RuPaul going around giving his critiques that I thought was a very important topic was Pandora bringing up the fact that like she didn't talk a lot as a kid because she feared, bringing up the gay voice, which like that is a teenage queer experience if I have ever heard one. Like feeling like, oh, I don't want them to clock me, so I'm not going to say anything. Or how deep can I make my voice,
Ooh, somebody outside is upset. I was going to say, this kind of oddly enough remind me not to make it not serious about how Lil Nas X's TikTok he posted one the other day that was just like my gay ass pretending to like grinding with women in 2018. It's him dancing with this woman, but it's so sorry. I don't know why that made me think of it. There's a podcast called Nancy, and I think they talked about this too. Because, people will say, oh, studies show that if you have a deeper voice, people are more attracted to that. It's because it's tied to masculinity and blah, blah, blah. People trust deeper voices more or whatever. So yeah, it totally makes sense. This episode, I will say, made me be like Pandora.
Yeah, it's strange because like Pandora's sort of just sat on the shelf as like one of the, I think all the older queens, they become legendary in their own sense of like, oh yeah, like that queen was sort of one of the trailblazers of back then. But to like re-engage with her at 50, I think she's 52, and to still talk about like, I know, right? And to still talk about that past trauma in a way that's like, I mean, I'm never really for like the fishing that Rue does, but like still, I think it's important because what's embedded in that is like misogyny, right? Internalized misogyny, like, and also femphobia. Like, oh, I can't sound too.
Oh, the femphobia. I'm like, yeah, damn.
Yeah, definitely heart goes out.
What's so bad about being never mind. It doesn't matter. Anyway,
nothing. I mean, there's so much power in that, but
so bad about being femme.
But then it's also
so bad about being fat. Sorry. Oh my god. Come collect me.
That song like you gotta be cool. You
gotta be wiser. You gotta be bad. You gotta be bold. You gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool. You gotta stay calm. You gotta be taken. Tell me.
Desiree at?
What is wrong? I was so scared my nipples were gonna come out of it, so I was like,
he's doing this the whole time.
But okay, you know what I was gonna say actually? One thing that I want them to stop doing, whoever edits these episodes, stop putting music underneath the queens when they're doing their verses and stuff. Because it makes it sound like they're off beat.
Yeah.
Do you ever notice that?
That's a really good point. Yeah. Well, with that point, have you also noticed that the music changes every like 20 seconds? Like when it's kind of
chaotic.
Strange. It's chaotic. It's so chaotic.
The set is very bright and the editing is chaotic.
Like it's meant to be overly stimulating. Like, oh.
Literally, do we hate this show? Like, we're talking cash shit for like, it's like, then turn off your TV, man. No one's making you watch Drag Race. Like, this is like the most self-aware I think moment I've ever had in my life. Like,
yeah, wow, yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it's addictive.
It's true.
I just can't quit it.
I just can't quit you. I can't quit you, Drag Race.
RuPaul. I need my RuPaul.
I need my RuPaul. That reminds me, I'm gonna watch Brokeback Mountain tonight.
Actually, pretty good. From what I remember, I haven't seen it in a
long time. Yeah.
Yeah, let me know if it holds up.
Okay.
So, also, Kylie gave this like impassioned speech about Rue signing one of her items and saying self-love and her loving herself, and like you could tell like that was like legitimate, like she really wanted her to know that. But my question for you is, you ever had anyone? Have you ever brought an item to like a celebrity and had them sign it?
I thought you were gonna ask me the other part of the question of like, what would you want someone to have written in yourself in your something audition, whatever? Not that I can think of, to be honest. What if I'm trying to think of what my get insurance? I don't know, like insurance. Like it's a powerful and that message has stuck with me my whole life.
Put it on my gravestone.
Somebody just puts the link to Afterpay. You know, you went and you wrote afterpay.com, and ever since my spirit, I'm sorry, give up. That was terrible.
What?
Give up.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was terrible. Give up. Stop, please.
Nah, just nah.
Just please stop. Just don't do it. No.
I don't think I have any signed items. Like the only thing I have of memorabilia. Is that I went to a concert, one of my favorite bands, Matt and Kim, and they threw like a drumstick out in the crowd, and my friend caught it because he's like 6'2", and then he gave it to me and said you could have it. That's all I got.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I got nothing.
No, I'm also like, I don't know if I would do a meet and greet. Hot take for those who watch and go to what's it called? RuCon? Not RuCon. DragCon.
Work the World? DragCon.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Like, I want to see the queens perform. Of course, have to. Also, side note, which queens have I seen? Ms. Cracker, Yahuwah, and Stacey Lane Matthews. You know, I was in a chicken eating contest with Stacey Lane Matthews.
What?
Yes. She had a chicken eating contest at a gay bar in DC, and she said, "Does anyone want to go up against me?" And I said, "Yes." I won. He just knows how to swallow, so.
What's wrong with you? Why are you such a hoe? That's what I want to know.
I kind of regret it.
Was it even chicken? Was it even chicken?
That's what we call it down DC.
They call it down in the capital.
You ever been to the Hill? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm dead.
We cannot be in the same room together.
I guess we got to hit the main stage now, right? So they did the recording. Wait, you remember when Ginger blended in with the wall?
Oh my god, that was so funny. And also, sorry, we're missing a part because Ginger tries to give them advice when they're doing their choreography because Pandora can't keep up. And Trinity was like, "Bitch, if you don't, like, what do you think of that? Like, do you like if somebody's watching tells you, hey, from the outside it looks like this, or are you like, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit?"
I don't know. I would say maybe if you asked me 2 years ago, like I would join in of like Trinity, like, ain't nobody was talking to you. But then nowadays I'm like, it's all a collaboration. And like, she generally didn't mean it in like a bad way, but like, I do feel like that's something you should say to someone like when they take a break. Like, hey, I was watching and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's like, the thing too. Not a,
it's not a public announcement, right? Like because they know Just say
The
Pandora's
medium
off.
is the message. I'm kidding.
But what about you? What do you think about it?
Yeah, like personally, I don't take offense if somebody says something like that, but I think it is about delivery as well. Like if I'm frustrated, because I've been in rehearsals and stuff and people will, try to give people advice, whatever. I typically don't try to offer advice unless it looks like somebody wants it, or I'll try to do it in a way that's like, do you want to do this thing with me? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know, like try to make it engaging as opposed to just telling someone, because
there's a way
I don't know.
Like I've learned like saying like there's certain language to use, like can
Exactly.
I propose this? Is there a version where
what a lot of people that I have been speaking to more are saying more so now is, can I offer you something? Can this be an offering that you can take or leave? If I may offer you this, like,
because it feels a little more like I'm not imposing anything. I'm just like,
I was literally about to say less imposing, just
I want to invite you to think about this.
But either way, they do their thing. Pandora became really cute trying to do her little dance. I was like, this is warming my heart. Everything was stiff, but I was like, you are so rude. You are so rude. It was so cute though. It warmed my heart. I was like, Pandora.
So Kylie chose like Eureka and Ginger. Would you have made that same decision? Two big personalities?
No, I would have chose, like, if I was in that, I would have chosen Trinity. Raja and Eureka.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. I can agree with that. Like I've definitely been in group projects, like group artist projects with like people who have competing ideas, and I don't know. I'm definitely not a fan of like backseat directing or like, that's not gonna work. Just like, let's just see what this person has to say, do it full out, and then go from there. Like, we got to get something on paper. Like we can't just like, I don't know. I guess I also feel I get turned off by like people trying to over insert themselves into like group projects. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. Because why are you trying so hard to be in control? Like, why do you need everyone to do exactly what you want or exactly what you're saying? Like.
Right. And there's a way of saying like, you take this part, you take this part, you'll be the lead or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because everybody has different strengths, but it didn't stop them.
True.
I've
had some visions of like wanting to be in a boy band. Like,
really?
Yeah. I think it'd be kind of cute. Like for a hot
How many
3
people?
Years, 4, including myself.
4, okay.
Yeah.
So there's 4 of you. What is your colored makeup? How do y'all look?
Oh. Well, if we're going for international appeal, we gotta be a rainbow coalition.
Okay, rainbow coalition. We love that. We love a rainbow coalition.
We sing. We do bedroom pop. And
what's bedroom pop?
It's like lo-fi, out of tune guitar, cigarette stains at 2 a.m. With a little bit of glitter.
So, I kind of know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I actually understood that. Okay.
What some would call pretentious music, but what I call like revolutionary.
Wow. I thought you were just going to say good revolutionary. That is a bold.
Let's take it a little far.
That is, wow. I mean, there have been revolutions throughout history. I don't know if.
Oh, sorry. Marxist bedroom pop.
Marxist bedroom pop. I think that makes even more sense, actually.
We love you, Daddy Carl. We love you, Daddy Marx. That's a hook. Boom.
Okay. So next up, so anyway, they come out to do their song. Here we go. What did you think of the song?
So I thought, because I was watching with my roommate and he said like, oh, like, are they like replicating a Beyonce song? And I was like, it kind of does sound like a Beyonce song. I can see why you would say that. So I thought the person who was singing the song and like the instrumentation was good. Everyone's verse was good except for Pandora. Pandora really struggled when she.
Oh my God.
1, 2, I am Pandora. It was so strange. Like I didn't understand the like.
It was very weird. I was like, ma'am.
It was that was kind of spooky actually.
Yeah, it was haunting. My favorite one was Kylie saying, I'm showing out when I show up. Like I'm showing out when I show up. I loved it. I don't know why I like that so much, but that's the one that I wrote. And then literally my note just says, oh no, Pandora's verse, ...
Oh no. I agree. I actually thought Kylie had the best verse. I do think TKB and Raja had the best. Like they study Nicki. You could tell they're in the dolls. But I just felt like Kylie's energy really pulled me in, and just like, wow, she has such star quality.
Yeah, she does. And also I just, I don't know, I think the whole thing was a bit low energy to me for everyone. But at the same time, it might have just been the genre. Like it might have just been the song. But I did honestly like most of their verses, like the way they were even written, even if I didn't like with Jan, I didn't really love what she said, but like the verse was written well, I thought. I think the other team, like Jan and them, looked the most cohesive.
Yes.
I didn't even notice Raja's boot until they pointed it out. And
I was
like, y'all are nitpicking. I get it, but y'all are nitpicking.
Right, like that just, who cares? The challenge is not about the footwear.
Apparently it is.
Yeah, I guess so. When you did so well, they want to pull out something. Oh, it's a more cohesive boot. Maybe it's cohesive to me. Like,
damn, I'm colorblind. This ain't purple. I'm kidding. Can you imagine? But no, I thought, Trinity did the best overall. Yeah. And then, Kylie, I think, did a really great job. I liked Ginger's verse. I like Eureka's.
Ginger was really good.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, as you said in the previous episode, Jan, grade A student, Grade A,
literally a grade A student. And the thing is, when she was doing her thing, and when she was talking about how her grandma wrote RuPaul a letter about her getting kicked off, I was literally like, Jan's going home. The minute that line came out, it wasn't because of her saying that about RuPaul or anything. I just was like, they're starting to talk about her a little too much. She's too
much. And also, I heard that and I was like, damn, this really does play into that same privilege narrative. You had your grandmother write a letter to keep you. Like, she Karen'd RuPaul about you leaving. What?
I know. I'm just like, why are you proud of that?
Oh, it's so, yeah. So we get to their critiques. We get to the outfits. What was your favorite outfit of the night? I thought the runway was underwhelming.
Okay, yes. But when Trinity K. Bonet came out, I was like, oh my God. I literally said it out loud because I loved it so much.
Oh, the Carnival look. Yeah, that was pretty polished and definitely like the standout. And we've seen a lot of Carnival.
If it was like green, I think it would have been even better.
Then it would have been elevated. You're right.
Yeah, for like the jungle thing, if she did it in like a mix of green and yellow and like all that stuff, it would have been really like...
That would have been nice.
Yeah, I think that would have just been the one thing to like tip it over the edge because it was fantastic.
I have a
But
question.
that's why I liked Kylie's a bit more because it felt more into the theme, but it still was very showgirly too.
I have a question. Why does a lot of Kylie's outfits kind of look like cat toys? They've got feathers, you know.
You're disrespectful. You are a disrespectful person. How dare you disrespect Kylie Sonique Love?
You know that outfit. Look, it was great. I loved it. But this is the second time she's worn an outfit. I'm like,
You're
kind
right.
of like a cat
Okay.
toy.
Hey, I see it now. I can't unsee it, but you are disrespectful. And the views of Jerome are his and his alone. They do not reflect.
The unauthorized recap. Kitty Jumbo, create any entity associated with herein, therefore of. I put the words on the screen.
What was your favorite though?
I guess, yeah, Kylie's was my favorite for sure. Like, I think Jan looked incredible. Let's be
She looked
clear here,
great.
Jan is really good at makeup because
Yes!
night and day from oh my god to this, like, whoa.
Jen is like, if you check out her Instagram, you're just like, yeah, she's great with makeup. It's sad because I feel like Ginger just like did the same thing as Jan, but not as good.
I just didn't, yeah. Yep.
Damn. Damn. And I liked Eureka's because I liked the idea of it, but it was kind of basic.
Which is funny because Eureka tends to do the most. And this was our most understated, I think we've seen.
Yeah. Raja. It was funny though. It was funny. Like she was just like, I'm a beach ball. It was kind of funny.
Okay, sis.
I'm like liking it even more now. I'm like, yeah, you're right. You are a beach ball. That's your costume, all right.
Oh wait, Raja. Sorry, no. I thought I didn't care that it was just like it looked like something Simone would wear. It was
Yes,
so
it did.
good, and the blonde
The wig.
dreads. Oh,
The blonde, passion twisty. I was just like, ma'am, thank you. Like her wig and hair, I loved. I was obsessed.
and her makeup and the melanin was popping. Oh
Yeah, I did love it. It was good.
that was so good. It's like. I guess they could have had one of those like flowy things, or she could have had a purse, whatever. But honestly, no.
It was great.
I just want to see that lovely black skin, and it was.
You know.
amazing.
And then Pandora, 50s.
Oh, like the nurse Ratchet from.
Yes.
One of Who's Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I mean, hasn't she worn
It
that
was
same
fine.
silhouette every week?
It was fine.
Yeah, it's what's the word? It's a completion grade for Pandora. You know, like
Yeah.
you did it.
Yeah. Damn.
Pass, fail, you passed.
Oop. Okay. Damn.
Which I feel every week, and that's the unfortunate, because I think bringing back up the question of like, because me and my roommate had this same discussion of like, oh, well, I don't want to be ageist about Pandora, and it's like, no, I just don't like her drag, and maybe it might be some underlaying of like, maybe I don't like older drag, but that's not true because I really like Bianca Del Rio's drag. So
Yeah. Or maybe it's also just a thing of like, it's dated.
yeah.
And dated in a specific way. Because like, you know, there are things that will always be in style to an extent that people can always use as a reference, but like there are some things that just won't ever be, and like maybe that's the problem, or where the disconnect is.
Yeah. Hold on.
Had to put on a sweater. I got chili. Ooh, maybe I'll get Australian pies today.
What are Australian pies?
There's just like these really delicious pie things that they sell at this place called TA Pies.
Oh, that sounds
I
really
might.
good.
Oh, they're like meat pies and like
Ooh.
it's like cheese and
Well, I do love a good meat pie, not gonna lie.
you know, I do too.
I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight. We'll see. Maybe I'll have a liquid dinner. Beer? Is that a meal? No, just kidding.
Should we talk? Is this an intervention? Do I need to? Is this a cry for help?
What?
I just need to know, is this a cry for help?
Little old me.
I cannot.
I just get a little thirsty.
You just get a little thirsty. I literally just have big, why does Kylie look so damn good? What?
I also wrote Kylie with the coffee cup. I don't know why.
Literally just looking
head.
at that coffee cup.
For some reason, I was like, that feels so like, sorry, I have something else to do after this.
Sorry I'm late, I didn't want to be here.
I didn't want to. So Jan and Pandora are in the bottom. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Like,
It was such
anyway,
a clear
next. Yeah.
And TKB wins. Do you also agree?
Yes. Like, it could have gone to Kylie, but I don't know. I feel like Trinity, I just think she overall did just that bit better.
I think it's interesting how Kylie has been doing consistently well in this competition. And she's one of the came from season 2. We saw her on the holiday special and the gays lost their mind. And now she's on All Star 6 and it's that version of you didn't mesh well with what was with the program. But now it's you are the epitome of what good drag and what how to do well on the show looks like. It's inspiring. I'm really happy for her. I'm not gonna lie.
Even though you were talking cat shit about her at the beginning of this?
Oh, cat toy. Kylie cat toy Sonicola.
It's the disrespect. It's the unmitigated, unasked for, and will not go unchecked disrespect.
Don't let her near my cat. What was I gonna say?
What?
So the queens go backstage.
Yes, they do. Everyone remembers to congratulate Trinity. They were not gonna make that mistake again.
We're not gonna get read to filth by Auntie TKB again. Not her being like, do y'all see me?
That's exactly it. Y'all see me, right?
Just pouting too.
Trinity's so funny. Raja, everybody, let's congratulate Trinity.
It was Raja for me.
Raja's so funny.
Is that the meme where she oh.
All the Mother Nature now meme.
Mother Nature meme.
So perfect.
So I hate to say it, but I love to say it. When Jan started crying, I literally had to walk away from the TV and be like, not this again.
No!
Not this again. I cannot handle this anymore. Stop it, Jan. It's time for you to go.
I really felt for Pandora. She started talking and she could barely get it out. And I was like, oh, Pandora!
Yeah. Oh, Pandora.
Stop! And then Jan, I was like,
they want me to be funky and I gave them the funk. Bitch, where? And then when RuPaul said in Deliberation, we just really needed some more soul, I yelled at the TV. I was like, that's gonna eat her alive. That fucked with her head.
Literally all, it did, but it was also true. Just was like, and okay, here, oh my God, I just had an epiphany. Here's the thing, with someone like Jan or anyone that's a people pleaser, you cannot actually tell them what you want because they're only gonna do that. Do you know what I mean? They're not gonna actually, they have to kind of maybe I'm being dramatic about it, but I think about it from if I was I'm so desperate to want to please someone that all I can do is do everything they say.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So there's no like desire to actually just be with the person, be their friend, or there's no desire to actually be in the competition. Like, has Jan investigated why she wants to be America's Next Drag Superstar? Has she really asked herself why?
That's a good, I mean, like, what is the dissertation, right? Like, what is...
Yeah, like keep asking and asking. Like, okay, I want to be America's Next Drag Superstar. Why? Because I want to win $100,000. I want to be able to speak to people all over the world. I want to be able to advance drag. Why? Because I think everything should evolve and change and drag is stagnant or whatever. I don't know if it is. This is just whoever would answer it. So I want to do that. And then I also need the money because of this. And then I also want to inspire younger people because I didn't get to see that. You know, like you can keep digging the why, you know, like layers of whys to kind of examine what your real motives are if you're willing to be radically honest with yourself. So that's the thing that sometimes I think is a disconnect, is maybe people that don't do that work paired with being people pleasing. It's just like a bad combination.
And that makes sense.
And editing, like.
I mean, seeking validation, like I can't remember what song I was listening to that said like, so long I tried to find the love from you or something like that. And it's just such a like, it's an unfulfilled yearning of like, if I just do the right thing, they're going to love me. And it's like, that's not going to happen. Because when I thought about it, I was like, okay, what are they actually asking her to do? Because saying like, I love myself and blah, 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 blah. I mean, yes, in a vacuum, we love to see it, right? Like it takes a while for people to get to that like self-discovery, self-care journey. But I think what was missing was like, well, how did you get there, Jan? What did you do to say that you love yourself? Where were you before? Because if you just arrive at it, people are skeptical of that. And that totally makes sense to me. Like that's what there hasn't been a struggle for it. So how appreciative are you really for it? Because it can come off as narcissism versus like a journey. People love a journey. People love growth.
People love a journey because all of us have had to deal with so much shit. So we love to know that other people have had to deal with the same thing. And not only have they had to deal with it, but they've come out of the other side being better. That's inspiring for people.
Because what was hashtag?
If you're happy and fine and you're just fine, then who cares?
True.
If you were always just fine, who cares?
Like, it two things. It kind of reminds me of like the Mary J. Blige's early 2000 career, where like it definitely went like from like really sad music because she was in like an abusive relationship to like, I'm feeling fine. Like I heard the song Just Fine last night. Look, I won't take my life cause I'm just fine. Woo! I was like, oh, I still feel that sense of relief. Like that she is conveying in that song. And it's like, I feel like when you're saying you love yourself, I think it has that impact of like, oh, I'm so glad I've made it this far.
Yeah, it does. But if you've never been on that journey, it just reads false, which is, I think, the unfortunate thing with Jan is that like people aren't seeing what she wants us to see because she's doing what she thinks people want her to like want, as opposed to just doing what she wants. You know, it's like there's this weird lack of like, because to me, self-awareness is not just like thinking before I speak and understanding like it's always having an eye on yourself.
I think for a lot of folks in performance arts, like editorializing is like such an unspoken like traumatic thing that we all hinge on. Like we're always trying to self-edit in order to create an image. And like, I think what is important is that like, yeah, to some extent that is her personality, but also have you ever had the discussion about why your personality is performative? Because I at some point had to think about that as like a theater person. I used to be way more extroverted of like, well, why am I like, what is this persona I'm making, you know, when I'm in social situations versus like, how can I just show up and be present? I mean, it's tough. It's tough to be like, why do I perform so much? Because I want people to like me or because
I want attention or something. Do we just announce that TKB1.
TKB1. They go in backstage. Jan's crying. We had a dissertation.
Oh yeah, damn.
Jan's
we had a
soul.
whole therapy session about Jan's personality, damn, or how it's how it comes across in the editing.
Right.
Felt bad for Pandora. I genuinely, the minute Trinity was like standing there, I was like, oof. Like I didn't know who the group was gonna pick. I kind of had a feeling who Trinity was going to, but I didn't know who the group was possibly. Like I was like,
I'm not gonna lie, I was very surprised that it wasn't unanimous for Jan. Like
Really?
When it was revealed, like, you know, before we get there, Alexis Mateo, that was a great lip sync. I actually didn't know one. I thought it was neck and neck.
Same.
Mateo looked great.
I think it's because it was orange, you know?
Yeah, and it was also, once they started playing the J-Lo song, I was like, this is for Mateo to win. Like, this is what she performs.
Yeah.
So when they revealed Pandora, I was like, the fuck? Just because I assumed maybe my track record ass was like, well, it's the third time being in the bottom. You sent home Akiria unanimously when she was her third time in the bottom. So why does that apply?
But because Jan had won once. And I think people also remember that she was like a fan favorite. So maybe they didn't want to mess up, you know?
I could see that, but her win was canceled out by one of her bottoms. So she still had two bottoms.
All right. So we're mathing. Okay.
And then Pandora
just wanted to confirm.
Coasted. -2 versus 0 by Jan. But of course, the gag of the gag of the gag was it was a tie.
That was wild. Like I was working out, or no, I had finished working out and I was just like walking around the apartment, like while I'm watching. And then Mateo goes, but Rue, I was like, what? It's a tie. What? And I thought she was gonna, you know what? At first I thought they were gonna be really rude and just have her read out like, I don't know, never mind. It doesn't make any sense because it would have been unanimous. But she reads out Jan and I was like, is it a double elimination?
Well, that's what I initially thought. I was like, well, bye. I guess they're both.
I know, literally that. I was
fat.
like, well, looks like we're going down real quick. Is it top 4? Is that what it is? All right.
Which honestly, I was like, I mean, once Pandora's out of the competition, maybe she'll win in Snatch Game. But it's like, now we're in like All Stars, baby. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen after that.
Exactly. Literally, I have no clue who could possibly win. But like, could you imagine it's a quadruple crown?
I just can't choose. All of you are in the Hall of Fame.
I can't.
That would be kind of wild.
That would be hilarious.
So Jan goes home to my Glee.
Damn, you are. Because Trinity, I love how Trinity they were like, oh, so now it falls on Trinity. And Trinity's like, damn.
Yeah, that was
comes
a little,
out.
There are rules we don't know about.
Exactly. It's like, when did we talk about it? Did I miss that episode?
According to the All Stars Handbook. What handbook?
Not your RuPaul neck. According to the All Stars Handbook, you will. That was wild. Jan goes home.
Yeah.
Or, you know, the whole game within a game thing is revealed. Jan has gone home. Everybody's probably relieved, I guess. I don't know. You say you're happy that Jan left. I'm sad to see that this is how she is being portrayed and like what's going on, because it seems like maybe there's just a lot of insecurity or anxiety. Maybe it's not even insecurity, maybe it's just a lot of anxiety. But either way, I think it was the right choice for Trinity, honestly.
I guess it's maybe I'm like, the editing does, it's almost meant to make you frustrated with the character that is Jan. And they also, like, to boot, at the end of it, like, Jan was like, I don't think I should go, or blah, blah, blah. And it was like they're really hammering the delusion edit, like, in. Like,
delusion and villain edit.
Right. Which is, I mean, I guess it makes good TV for, like, the poppy pop 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 to be the villain of the show. But, like, I don't know. I guess at the end of the day, I was kind of bored with what she was doing, and I wasn't necessarily like, this is changing the way I view Drag Race, which I feel like I've seen from a lot of the queens so far. Not the way I view like the franchise as a whole, but just like this is like iconic, this one moment. So now TKB is a front runner, 2 wins.
Apparently.
And Snatch Game's coming up. And
this is the longest we've gone waiting for Snatch Game. Why did it take so long?
Just us. When's it gonna come? Well, I feel like because they want to do this Snatch Game of Love edit, and this also had like, what was it, like 12 queens? It was like a lot of queens.
Oh, true.
Which, did you like the last Snatch Game of Love? Or
what was the last one?
Didn't they the last one I remember is with the Wendy Williams one and the Bruce
Naomi
Jenner one.
motherfucking Smalls dropping to the floor. So terrible. The last one was Shea Coulee as Flavor Flav. I can't say who I think would win.
Yeah. Well, Snatch
I'm
Game
excited to see it though.
It's the make or break moment. And I feel like this game within a game will probably be revealed after Snatch Game, like the episode.
Yeah. So who's your person who's gonna win so far that you think?
Kylie Sonique Love. Sticking with it for now. You?
Maybe Kylie.
Whew, well, thank you for tuning in to the Sit Stop. And we're on episode 2. I'm having fun.
I'm having fun too. We're almost there. Episode 2 for us, episode like 8 for the season.
Oh, yeah, true.
We just started halfway through. So don't look for other episodes because you won't find them. Yeah. But thanks for watching.
Finger guns.
Everything you need, what you say now? What's good, ho? Or what's poppin'?